Rukishi-07, a name that echoes in the corridors of the gaming industry, especially within the realm of visual novels. For those unfamiliar with his work, he's the mastermind behind some of the most haunting and thought-provoking stories ever told. Behind the pseudonym Rukishi-07 lies the creative genius of a man who has mastered the art of keeping players on the edge of their seats, questioning reality and grappling with deep-rooted human emotions. After years of anticipation, he has now embarked on a project that has sent shockwaves among horror game enthusiasts. Silent Hill F. This is a reboot of the Silent Hill franchise, which needs no introduction. But why exactly did Konami call Rukishi-07 for this job? What makes him the perfect person to lead a revival of one of gaming's most iconic horror franchises? And how will Silent Hill F be different? Stay tuned to the end of the video as we delve into the depths of Rukishi-07's brilliance and how he became the man chosen to breathe new life into Silent Hill, The Call of the Fog. Before we delve into his latest project, it's important to understand what sets Rukishi-07 apart as a writer. His body of work is marked by a haunting exploration of the human psyche, a playful disregard for his characters' lives, and a narrative style that keeps you guessing until the very last moment. In an interview with Silicon Era, he opens up about his writing process, stating that his main goal is to write a good story. He wants to leave readers with a sense of uneasiness, long after they've finished reading or playing his games. He aims to craft stories that dig deep into the minds of his characters, making them as real and relatable as possible. His stories are not just about jump scares and cheap thrills. Instead, he dives deep into complex themes, forcing players to confront uncomfortable truths and examine their own perceptions of the world around them. He plays with your emotions, pulling you in one direction and then twisting the narrative to send chills down your spine. One example of this is his renowned work, Higurashi, When They Cry, which blends elements of horror, mystery, and psychological drama. The story revolves around a group of teenagers trapped in a secluded village where they must confront not just supernatural threats, but also the darkness within themselves. Through these characters, Rukishi-07 dissects the complexities of human relationships, fear, and the lengths people will go to protect those they love. His ability to blur the lines between good and evil, sanity and insanity, elevates his narratives beyond the confines of a typical horror story. His latest creation, Silent Hill F, promises to be another masterpiece in this vein. Set in 1960s Japan, the game is shrouded in secrecy with only glimpses of its storyline revealed so far. We know that it'll be deeply personal and tragic, employing a mix of macabre scenes and dark humor to tackle complex issues such as social pressure and childhood trauma. This blend of disturbing imagery with moments of levity is a signature of Rukishi-07's writing style, keeping players engaged while challenging their perceptions of what horror truly means. The man behind the mask. Let's lift the veil and get a closer look at the person behind these captivating stories. Rukishi-07's journey began in 1973 in Japan. From a young age, he was immersed in the worlds of animes, manga, and video games. His passion for storytelling blossomed, leading him to pursue a career in the creative industries. However, as he candidly admits, talent alone cannot guarantee success in such a competitive field. His dream of becoming a manga artist was met with a harsh reality check. When he failed to land a job at a video game company right after graduating from a vocational arts school, life took an unexpected turn, pushing him to take on a civil service job, a stable career path that seemingly had nothing to do with his creative aspirations. Yet this is where his story takes an intriguing twist. In a world where societal expectations often overshadow personal dreams, Rukishi-07 refused to let his passion for storytelling fade into the background noise of everyday life. Instead, he channeled his creativity into a new venture, forming the Doujin Amateur Circle's 7th expansion with his brother. This move allowed him to explore his love for visual novels, a genre that perfectly blended his artistic talents with his storytelling abilities. His big break came when he decided to adapt his earlier play, Hinamizawa Bus Stop, into a visual novel. With the support of his brother and a small team that soon came to include family and friends, he poured his heart and soul into creating Higurashi When They Cry. As he embarked on this journey, he was driven by a burning desire to evolve and constantly challenge himself. In an interview with Danfei Nico Gamer, he openly shared his motivations for creating games. His primary aim was to create a story that would keep readers on the edge of their seats, eagerly flipping through pages, desperately trying to decipher the truth. This desire to keep his audience guessing, to toy with their emotions and force them to question everything they see. And here is a hallmark of his writing style. Despite a rocky start where the first installment of Higurashi sold only 5 copies at a convention, he held firm to his creative vision. His debut into the world of visual novels was marked by rejections from numerous stores. But rather than letting this discourage him, he persevered. He continued to nurture his craft, honing his storytelling skills and weaving narratives that delved into the darkest corners of the human psyche. His efforts bore fruit. Higurashi, When They Cry garnered a loyal cult following, propelling him into the limelight as a master storyteller. His subsequent works, including Yumeneko, When They Cry further solidified his reputation, cementing his place in the hearts of gamers and critics alike. The Silent Hill legacy. Now that we've established Rukishio 7's credentials, the question arises, why did Konami choose him to helm the Silent Hill reboot? Silent Hill is not just a game. It's a cultural phenomenon. Its legacy in the gaming world is profound, marked by terrifying narratives, unforgettable characters, and a haunting atmosphere that lingers in the minds of players long after they've put down the controller. To revive such a revered franchise is no easy feat. It requires someone who can not only honor the legacy of Silent Hill, but also bring something new to the table. Rukishio 7 embodies this duality, honoring the core elements that made Silent Hill a household name while infusing it with his own creative flair. Konami's decision to collaborate with Ryukishio 7 is a masterstroke, a strategic move that ensures the Silent Hill revival will be in capable hands. Rukishio 7's storytelling prowess, his ability to blend psychological horror with deeply human narratives, makes him the perfect choice to lead this new chapter in the Silent Hill saga. As we eagerly await Silent Hill F, we can be sure that Rukishio 7 will deliver a story that not only pays homage to the past, but also sets a terrifying new standard for horror gaming. What do you think of Rukishio 7's journey from a young boy with a passion for anime and video games too, becoming one of the most prominent figures in the visual novel industry? And how do you feel about his involvement in the Silent Hill reboot? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. Your feedback is our driving force. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more captivating content. Thank you for joining us today. Until next time, stay curious, stay engaged, and keep exploring the endless possibilities that lie before us. Take care, and goodbye.